Well, I kid you not, I've just come out of the spa and I thought I'd pop to the loo whilst I was there. Oh my God. I don't know what's gone on in that toilet, but it looks like some sort of toxic dump. I said to the member of staff that, you know, it's just horrendous in there. You need to get someone in there and get it sorted out. Oh, didn't know about that, mate. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'll get that sorted out. What a load of crap. They knew full well what that toilet was like. They're just young lads, and they just don't want to face it. They don't want to clean it up and sort it out, okay, which is part of their job. And what they've done is they've locked the disabled toilet so they can use it as staff only, which is despicable for people who need that toilet. Absolutely despicable. Unbelievable. Unflipping believable, honestly. Anyway, guys, onwards and upwards again. Just be a few minutes for you, be an hour for me. So here I was barreling down the motorway. I've not been on the motorway very long at all. So the journey, the full journey is 1 hour 6 minutes from where I was to where I'm going, and I still have 59 minutes to go. So I've been traveling for about 7 minutes, and I've stopped at the moto services. And the reason I've stopped at the moto services is because I'm going to pop in, I'm going to sort all of this out, I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to have a shave and all the rest of it. I do my ablutions, and then I'm going to continue on my journey. It seems a shame to drive past a free shower, right? Doesn't seem right, does it? Anyway, I'm going to pop in. So these are the free showers here at Woolly Edge, and you can see they're fairly clean. They're a bit, you know, a little bit manky here and there, but nothing I can't live without. Nothing I can't live with, rather. You get your sinks and everything. You even get a shaver point if you need a. If you've got an electric shaver, which I don't have. Hello. And yeah, hook on the door, good to go. Well, just out the shower, and yeah, nice hot shower, relatively clean, not exactly spotless, but you know, it's a services, isn't it? And it's free. So kind of had a thought whilst I was having that shower, as men of a certain age do. No, not that kind of thought, get that out of your head. No, what I was thinking about is all this talk about airs and van life is done for and all that sort of thing, or lack of airs, I should say, in the UK. Lack of provision. Well, here I am, motorway services, cost 15 quid to stay the night here. You've got 24-hour toilets, you've got 24-hour showers, you've got access to shops and a cafe and a takeaway, you know, in the form of a Burger King, I think it is in there. You know, all for 15 quid. Now, some people were saying about Scarborough and parking down on Scarborough Seafront. I'm going to be quite controversial here. You don't have showers down there. You don't have CCTV down there and security down there. Okay, you don't have easy access to the motorway down there. You know, people have said they would gladly pay a fee of 10, 12 quid or something like that for an air along that main road there near the beach. But for 12 quid overnighting, what are you getting? You're getting nothing. I stayed in an air in Cleethorpes in a previous video, and I paid 12 quid for the night there. And for that, you didn't even get toilets. You didn't get toilets, you didn't get showers. You did get, I think, access to some water, big deal, and someone to empty your toilet. You know, for 12 quid, yes, you did get locked in, and you did get that peace of mind and security, but also you did get kept awake all night by boy racers revving their engines up. I guarantee you, being parked next to the motorway here is actually going to be quieter than that air was, in all honesty. So yeah, just a thought, guys. Is the moto service stations providing a service for van lifers that we're not taking advantage of? Are they providing an air? It's not just moto service stations either. There's all sorts dotted up the M74 in Scotland. They're all over Wales and all over England and the UK, generally speaking, where you can stay for about 15 quid a night and have access to the free toilets, free showers, as well as CCTV security. So yeah, it makes you wonder why people don't do it more often, I guess, if you're desperate and you're stuck, rather than paying for campsite fees if you don't need electrical hookup and you don't need a waste disposal for your toilet. Do you know what I So yeah, there is that. Anyway, it was just a thought. Controversial thought, but just a thought. Right, onwards now, guys, onwards. We're going to get on the road to the Peak District, sorry. Old Mamtor Road, I think it's called. All right, and I'll bring you back when I'm closer. We're here. Just retrieved you from the roof, and you're a bit wet. Hopefully this has worked. If this has worked, I'll be amazed. I've had this. This is a Kodak Cube camera, and it's one button, on, off. Hold it down to record. You know, that's it. I don't know if that's going to survive because all the power seems to have gone off. Maybe the memory card's full and that's why it went off. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully got some of the footage coming this way. Who knows? Who knows? I won't find out till I've downloaded it, right? But just in case, let me show you around out there. It's somewhat grim, as you can probably see, and grim and grey and foreboding. It's quite spectacular. I've got to be honest with you. I do love this kind of eerie weather. I've done it again. I've taken loads and loads of short video clips that I then have to try and stitch together in order to turn this into some sort of watchable video. And discard all of this stuff that I just can't fit in because I've recorded far too much probably, and I've only just arrived. Now, I do know that there's a van lifer. I haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it because I like his videos. Taft's Destination, Alan, who's just made a video entitled something about what do you do when it's raining and miserable outside, much like it is today. Well, the short answer is you put your coat on, you put a hat on, you get yourself out there and you enjoy your day, the same as any other. Now, I do know that usually there's some public toilets down there in the town. I'm gonna have a little walk down there now, which is fine. I'm gonna get wet, I'm gonna get soaked, probably get cold, and that's absolutely fine. You know, it's just normal life, isn't it? It's just normal life. And then I'll try and dry my coat out somehow. That's the hard part. The clothes I'm wearing, like my trousers and stuff, they're ready for the wash anyway, so I'll just put them in my laundry bag, so I won't even try and dry those out. I've got plenty of others that I can wear after these, so that's okay. I'm not worried about that. But my coat is going to be quite difficult to dry out, so I'll probably try and hang it up on the line here, on the thing. I'll put a towel underneath it to catch the drips, and put the engine on for a little bit and try and blow the heck out of it with the heaters. Yeah, that might work. Anyway, let's get going. So these are the back streets of Castleton, and we can see just how stunning and gorgeous they are. Look at that. Oh dear. Oh, there's the ducks. Oh, look at the ducklings. This is quite spectacular. It really is around here. Well, didn't do much recording out there because, of course, the rain. Didn't want my camera and my phone to get soaked and ruined. So I couldn't really record a lot. Just took a few pictures and whatnot. I'll try and put them in, make a space. Try and put them in up here if I can to show you some little bits of Castleton. Only a few little bits. I'll do a couple of photos. But yeah, I've just done a speed check, and on this particular spot, this is not where I'm going to stay overnight, I don't feel, but on this particular spot, I've got a good signal, upload-download signal. I think it's a download of about 60 to 70, is it megabytes per second or something? And then the upload speed is around 7. That's not a great signal, but it's okay to do what I do. okay, it'll get that job done, which I'm happy about, so that's good. Whether it changes when I go up to the top, I don't know. I'm going to go further down the road there in a little while. But just for now, I'm just going to chill out for a bit because, well, hopefully you can hear the weather. Yeah, it's nasty out there. I'm going to chill out, maybe watch a little bit of telly and what have you. Try to dry out after my little walk. I did manage to get a bag of chips from the chip shop, so I don't need to eat. Had a little drink as well, so I didn't need to drink. So yeah, I'm kind of satiated. I'm all good from that point of view. Okay, so that's a whole bunch of schoolwork actually completed now. I've got a bit of a headache, to be quite honest with you, but I haven't really been eating and drinking all day, so that's probably why. And I've just packed out the air fryer drawer. That's going to take forever to cook, I think. So my my EcoFlow is in for a bit of a hammering, I think, over the next 20 minutes or so. That's how long I'm going to put it in for. I haven't read any instructions. There we go, food is cooking. It's venting out of the window. Okay, that's at 78%. I think I'm going to kill the engine now because that'll do for now. So whilst that cooks, let's just take a little look around where I am at. Now we can see that the clouds have died away. It is still spitting with rain. It's been raining all day long. It's just not raining quite as hard as it was. And if we look over here, it's been lambing season. Of course, it's spring, isn't it? Okay, and spring has sprung. A wee little bear lambs. That one over there. So cool, right? Oh, we've got the dramatic landscape of the mountains. Okay, this is in terms of views and landscapes. This is pure luxury. You're not going to get much more of a luxurious view in most places around the world. That's at the side of the road, so there is traffic, as you can see, and I'm on my own on this little stretch. So what I might do, because I'm on the wonk as well, is after tea I'll move further up and mingle with the other van lifers a little bit up there. People won't get out of the van, I wouldn't imagine. They're staying out the weather, but we'll go up there a little bit later on. And that is dinner ready. Lasagna, wedges, and I've got YouTube. I'm going to watch Brendan Explores. I don't know how much power it's used. I'm going to guess about 20%. I'll check that later. I just want to eat my food right now. Well, tea were lovely. That lasagna was gorgeous. That's from Aldi, or is it Lidl? Aldi, yeah, an Aldi. It's an Aldi special. Oh, very good, very good. About £3, I think. Right, let's check the damage on the EcoFlow now. I think it's going to be about 80%. Press the button. Oh, okay. 87% I've still got. So, by my mathematical calculations, that means I've only used 13% to run the air fryer for 20 minutes to get a hot meal. Well, it's pretty darn good, I reckon. And even that 13% didn't cost me anything because I charged it up by solar panel earlier. Yesterday, I think it was, yeah. So, yeah, happy with that. Can't grumble, can you? Can't grumble. So that should keep me going for a couple of days before it needs charging up again, I reckon. But that said, whenever we get a shiny, happy, sunny day, I'll throw the solar panel out and see if I can get some charge into it. But a happy, shiny, sunny day might be a good few days away just yet, I imagine. Because it's not looking very good out there. So it seems I've picked the busiest road in the Peak District to park up on, and we can see this just long straight here into Castleton, and this road coming down here from Treat Caverns seems to be some sort of speedway for every man and his dog, whether it's four wheels or two wheels. So I'm going to head up a bit further up the road because, you know, I'm a bit uncertain about parking here. I just found a bit of a parking space. It's solid wonk still, but it's quite a nice view. I need you to do a speed test for the internet for the morning. Well, 139 I think it is download and something like 40 upload. So that's quite considerably bit better than further down the road anyway. But well and truly on the wonk here, a bit too much I think. I might just kind of womble down a bit further because yeah, even for me it's a little bit on the wonk. I can always come back up here to work in the morning, so I think I'm going to womble down a little bit further because this is just, yeah. Good morning all. It's Tuesday morning. I forget the date. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the view. Oh man, you can't beat that with the stick, can you? Jeez Louise. Oh, looks like it's going to be a nicer day than yesterday as well. Good for the solar panel, I guess. Well, here we are. Seeing the mist is still hanging around. It's about 20 past 8 now. Okay, just getting ready to start the day. And this is my setup for today. There you go. So the solar panels are out. It's bringing in about 80 watts or something. Charging up the EcoFlow, which I've put on the roadside just behind the solar panels. And because the cables won't stretch that far. Computer's all set up for the day. I'm hooked up to the Blue Yeti, the smaller power bank. And I can swap those over when the EcoFlow is all charged. But I mean, look at that. How many people have an office or a classroom with a view like that? That is just spectacular, right? Amazing. And I'm going to take a little walk later on today. Please do make sure you are staying tuned for that. And this is where we are, right at the top end of the Old Namtor Road, as we can see. And there's lots of people who put their stickers here. Okay, take a little look. Indiana Jones. There you go, Indiana Jones. Together on a mission. Never heard of them. Oh, the Beachwoods. Like the Beachwoods. I don't know if they're still YouTubing anymore, to be honest. But good peoples. Motivation to Hike. So if you've seen any of your own stickers here, please let me know. Trash Panda. No idea who Trash Panda is. And there's none around the back. No one's had the imagination to put anything around the back. Oh, dear me. They just say here there's CCTV surveillance in this area for dog fouling. I don't own a dog, so yeah, I do agree. Get it picked up. Don't leave it lying around, guys. I have seen a big part of it over there somewhere. And there we go. Well, my working day is done. Excuse me. It's been a long one today, and I'm tired and I'm hungry. And I'm debating whether or not to go back towards sort of city life, towards back towards Doncaster or Wakefield, if I'm being quite honest. So I'll be lying to you if I didn't say I didn't find this road exciting and driving around here exciting, because that's true. And this is Winnats Pass. Now those people are not in the UK. This is one of the steepest, I believe, roads in England, if not the steepest. I've no idea. And it is a very dangerous road. It's not a road you want to be messing about on, driving too quickly. It's very narrow, as you can see. Cars can barely pass each other. Although someone would drive and take up the whole road. And it's just gorgeous, isn't it? It is beautiful, there's no doubt about it. It does require, oh Jesus, an immense amount of focus. Oh, I could have done without that. very twisty, very, very steep. I believe there's been a number of fatalities on that road in the past, and you can see why, can't you, really? Barely enough, barely enough room to fit two cars side by side, and in some places you can't. It's littered with wildlife acting as roadside furniture. Oh, my ears. And of course the cattle grid. So this is, I don't know, is this Speedwell cabin or is this Treek Cave? I don't know. But anyway, there's lots of features to explore as a tourist, if you're into that sort of thing, and if you're into nature and all that sort of, and geology and all that kind of business. There's tons, and it is very good, but you know, when you don't have the time to take advantage, and you don't have the money, quite frankly, to take advantage, although essentially walking is free, right? Then it becomes difficult. Good morning, I've woken up in Doncaster today. I'm feeling a bit better than yesterday. I had a nice conversation with my daughter, or my son rather, on the phone, on FaceTime, and yeah, both my kids are doing well, so picked me up, cheered me up quite a lot, and I got a good night's sleep as well, because I know this space is really sort of safe, and you know, it's like a cosy, safe space for me. But anyway, look at this. This is quite funny. So I kind of slept on a bed of cherry blossom last night, apparently. Okay, I love cherry blossom. I love it. Apple blossom's quite nice, but cherry blossom's the best. And it's awful there. So as soon as I saw that when I pulled in the car park, I went, that's my spot for the night. It was meant to be. Yeah, quite happy about that. Right then, guys, so it's about 6 a.m. or approaching 6 a.m. I need to get this van sorted out a little. Then I need to go find the loo, and you know, because I know this area, I know where all the loos are, so that's good. And then I need to go get set up for the day, and you know, have some breakfast, etc. So I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, folks, I'm still here in Doncaster, and I've been working outside the crematorium all day long. And it's been quite handy, because outside the crem you've got this quite large plot of land which is here, look, and so I've been able to throw out the solar panel just next to the door here, because the leads don't reach that far, so that's ideal. But you can see it's in shade now, which is a shame, because I've still got plenty of solar opportunities. But that said, I've got my EcoFly charged up to 100%. I've got my Bluetti charged up to 100%. iPad's up to 100%. I think my phone's more or less up to 100%. So can't moan too much at that, can you? So yeah, happy days. So I've packed it all away, as you can tell, and my working day is done. And I've got to be honest, I am knackered. Well, 2 weeks off for Easter. I'm coming back at it. I'm tired out. I know I shouldn't moan. People saying, you've had 2 weeks off, why are you tired? Bloody teachers. Nah. I don't care. But yeah, when you've had a couple of weeks off and then you come back into it, it's just like, woof, blimey. You know, it'll take me a day or two to find my stride. which is fine. I'm just going to pause this. I'm just watching Taft's Destination at the moment, celebrating his birthday. Bless him, happy birthday. He'll never see this video, but happy birthday to Taft's Destination. I think his proper name's Alan. And his dog Sage. But anyway, I'm not going to add anything else more to this vlog, I don't think, because now it's back nose to the grindstone, so to speak, and it's back to normal routine and stuff. There's nothing really overly exciting to report on for the next few days, so I just want to bring this one to an end now, edit it and put it up and all the rest of it.